So hey Scorpio, welcome to your tarot reading today for your Sun Moon Rising Scorpio, as well as your North Node or your cross watcher. Welcome to this reading. Sorry if the camera moved. I'm gonna shuffle this deck for you guys. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Alright, so or night if you are watching this at night, afternoon, whatever the day is, whatever the time is. This is a timeless reading for you guys, so you guys can come back to it. Doesn't necessarily mean that when this is posted, that is when you have to watch it. You know, it's just basically a timeless reading. So let's start with your oracle cards. So for Scorpio spirit, what is their main energy right now? What's happening in the realms of Scorpio? Alright, so let's start for Scorpio spirit. For Scorpio, what can you say about Scorpio's energy? That was fast. So you got the World card and the sixth chakra. Okay, you might be having dreams here, maybe even apocalyptic dreams. I feel like it's more of a prolific dreams here. So again, for some of you guys might be dreaming of something apocalyptic. I don't know, maybe even the end of the world here. Like, that's so weird, but that's what I got from this. Again, yeah, I feel like there's an intuition here that something's about to end. I'm not saying the whole world, but maybe your intuition is telling you that something that's destructive in your life has to end here. Okay, your intuition while you're dreaming is illuminated here. So I feel like Scorpio, it's really important for you for the next few days or even weeks, or you can start it as a habit for you to have a dream journal here, because I feel like your spirit guides here with the sixth chakra, it's telling you something. It's telling you to maybe get rid of something that's not important in your life and you're still keeping it for keepsake here because you're nostalgic to it. Maybe it's not good for you. For others of you who's not having, those prolific dreams, I do see here with the World card, you might even be dreaming of I heard past life. You might be dreaming of a past life, or you had a glimpse of your past life here and you're thinking about going to that place. So if maybe, for example, you had meditated and you've discovered your past life was in Europe and you're from America, there's a chance that, okay, I want to visit Europe to just, feel the roots where I was in the past. This could also mean traveling here with the World card. There's an intuition here that's pushing you to go somewhere else, someplace else, for a better life. So you might be searching for a better life, or you're a second generation that wants to go back to your homeland, wants to check what's up, like what was the country I was supposed to live in, but because I have immigrant parents, we have to move. So there's a sense of discovering something, and it is about your intuition pushing you forward to rediscover something from the past here. Okay, so there's a lot of thought process that's gonna happen here. I feel like your dreams will become more vivid. You might have lucid dreams for the coming days. Even if you're not that tired, it just seems like it's real. Okay, so I feel like your dreams have a message for you to act upon something, to do something, to get rid of something, or to rediscover something here. Alright, so let's go with your tarot reading. I'm gonna remove this because I have a small area. But yeah, I do feel like you guys are having this dreams that has a lot of meaning, and I feel like you need to decipher that. Okay, so let's go with your reading, Scorpio. For Scorpio spirit, for Scorpio. You got the Nine of Swords. Okay, nightmares here. So you might have been recently you can lucid dream. while you're having nightmares, you know. I've had it before, especially when I was drinking some medicine. Sometimes my medicine, it does affect the way you dream. So maybe right now you're having lucid dreams because it is affected by the medicines or supplements that you take here. But there's a sense here of having nightmares of something. You might be even seeing a white dove while you're dreaming. So that might be very important to follow that white dove if you're feeling lost during your dream here, Scorpio. But I feel like, I don't know, there's a sense you might be needing some saving here, Scorpio. Maybe right now you're very down lately and you want to gather some strength here. You want to build up some strength to leave maybe an abusive relationship or an abusive work space, workstation. And it's following you inside your subconscious here. Okay, and it's telling you to have strength to do it, to speak up for yourself. Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands. Yeah, even if it's gonna make the foundation crumble here with the Four of Wands, this could pertain in regards to a relationship as well. Spirit is telling you to be honest with yourself. Is this making you happy with the Four of Wands in reverse? This could be someone from your past. You're still highly connected to your ex, or you're still having communications with your ex, and I feel like until you're asleep, it's boggling your mind why I can't leave this person behind. I don't know why I can't. And Spirit is telling you to have strength because Four of Wands, something here was over, something here was destroyed. And when the Queen of Swords, this is an acceptance of truth that is need to have here. Okay, with the Queen of Swords here. So either it's that, or there's this feeling of needing to strengthen your resolve in regards to a situation that was traumatic for you, and there's some type of in denial here. Okay, so let's see what else for Scorpio. The Magician. I feel like, Scorpio, you forgot that you have a lot of power in you. Like, I don't want you to feel powerless or helpless, but you forgot that you're a Scorpio. You know, you forgot that you're this person in the past. The Fool card. Ooh, wow, that's like 3 major arcanas together. And the Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you forgot who you are, Scorpio, here with the Magician, the Fool. You could restart your life as long as you dream. Because if not literally like sleeping dreaming like I was saying before, but if you have a dream for yourself, if you have a goal in mind, then it's not hard for you to start moving forward with the Three of Wands here. You know, they say, I think that was Seneca, if you don't know where you're going, you don't know if the winds, which winds will take you there. Because if you don't know your final destination, you can't pick the right port. If you can't pick the right port as your starting point, then that means you can never go towards your destination because you've never really started. It's just in your head. And right now, you are in your head lately about something, maybe even starting over again here with the Fool card. You are thinking about it, but it's not enough to just think about it. It has to be acted upon here. And with the Magician here, Spirit is telling you have all the resources, especially if this is you wanting to start something, a startup, a company, basically like a small business, but you feel like, I don't have the power to do it. I'm just a single mom, or I have a lot in my hands. But if you think about it, we have a lot of free time during the day. It's just that we're focusing on different things. That's why we can't act upon the things that we are being called for here. Okay? And Spirit is telling you, if you don't do the work, if you don't try to get up, if you don't change your habits or change the way you're thinking in regards to your perspective, if you're thinking you're helpless, you're always going to be helpless here. But if you think you're a strong woman, you're a strong man, or you're a strong person, it is going to change the way you see yourself, okay? Never think of yourself as helpless, because that's just, it's going to down you more than you know. your mind has its own way of treating yourself through the words you speak to yourself. Okay, so if you're telling yourself in the mirror that you're ugly, your mind will automatically, okay, I'm ugly, I'm ugly. But if you think yourself, I'm a resilient person, I can do this, you know, you have intentions in mind, you have a future to do, then that actually fixes your mindset. Okay, it fixes the way you actually solve problems, it fixes the way you actually go through them. So I feel like spirit is telling you there's a need to declutter here in regards into your own subconscious or your own mind, because you feel like you can't do anything, you're helpless, but you're not helpless. Temperance card, judgment. Oof, wow, a lot of major arcanas for you. Yeah, spirit is telling you you need to change, because if there's this, it's like 5 pieces of major arcana, it basically means there is something beyond for you, there is something waiting for you, and it's been waiting for you for a massively long time now. But because you're still stuck in this Tree of Wands, in this, in denial, in this I'm just waiting around for things to come in, it has been waiting on you for so long that you can't claim it. Temperance card, there's a lot of things you need to change, there's a lot of things you need to balance with yourself, your emotional value, the way you see yourself, your work ethics here. If you want to do something, there's always going to be sacrifices, and that's what the judgment means. You have to sacrifice the old to get to the new. And with the temperance, there's a lot of patience needed. You just can't bail out when things are troublesome. You know, if you have this idea in mind and it just keeps on coming and coming, and sometimes it just, you know, analysis paralysis, that's the word. What you can do, you just can write it off, you know, all the ideas, and you can actually make it more smaller. This web of umbrella you have with the ideas, you can make it smaller, you can make it straight to the point. You just have to write it off. It's because the mind, it's gonna think a lot of stuff, okay, the whole day. It might give you something negative, it might give you something positive, but it is your own body, it is your own mind, you have to command it. And what it's telling me is you have to declutter, you have to have a plus and minus. What am I gonna delete, what's gonna stay in my life, what habits will I change, what will I continue on doing. And this could also mean in regards to people here. Who are the people that you need to delete in your life? Who are the people who you need to unfollow? Can be celebrities, can be your friends. But if it's affecting you mentally and affecting how you see yourself, your perspective, it's not bad. You're not a bad person if you unfollow or block them. It's just you're saving yourself for a lot more of a troubled brain, okay, or analysis paralysis, okay. So 6 of Pentacles, money will be good to you, but wow, the 6th major arcana. I feel like Scorpio, a lot of things has been pushing you out lately. You might be even a lot a hella depressed, or just basically on the verge. One thing I realized recently, because obviously I'm a human too, I get bad days, and I feel like the month of August is something that's not gonna be very friendly to me. I just have that intuition, and I know that's coming from a negative perspective, but I always see it as whenever there's something negative that's bound to happen, or happening to me, it is because something positive is gonna come in. But I need to get through this trial that the universe is giving me. Something has been lost for me, and now I sorry about that, you guys. I didn't realize I have an alarm on. So yeah, as I was saying, if there is this trial on me, and it is gonna be, it's not good, you know. It's what's happening with my situation, it's not good, but I see it in the brighter side, which means that if something bad is happening to me, again, that means it's pushing me to do something better. So it's like when the door closed, another one opens. That's how I see it, and I feel like that's how you need to see it, because even if you've been out of job for so long, or you're a single mom, you're a work at home mom, you know, or you just stay at home and you're like, I can't go back to school anymore, or I can't apply for a job because there's you know, I have this long pause in my resume, and it's gonna look bad. If you're gonna think about it, your employers will think about it. But if you just apply and apply, I don't see it never gonna happen to you, because if you're doing something, that means you want it so badly. Okay, so if an expert is telling you there's a large amount of blessing that's been waiting on you, but because you've been so stuck in your head with the Queen of Swords, the Three of Wands, it's hard for it to manifest in your life, because you can't manifest something. You can't just wish on air and wait for it to blow up on you. You have to stand up. You have to work, because that's how the world works. You know, energy and action. Okay, your energy has to be right in order for you to act upon it. And if you act upon it, there's always gonna be a blessing after that. You know, there's always gonna be a result of action. It's always gonna be a cause and effect here. Okay, so that's what I see for you, Scorpio. There's a need to you to change, and that's why you're having prolific dreams about it. You know, an apocalypse, because that's like out for me. So something needs to detonate, to be destructive, and you are the planet of Pluto. You know, you represent Pluto, the planet of transformation, and it's telling you to transform, transform, transform. Don't let this get behind you. Okay, don't wait on it, act upon it here. So before we end, let's just get you some oracle cards, which I actually forgot for my last reading for Cancer. I'm sorry, Cancer. So let's get some oracle cards for Scorpio here. Messages for, thank you, spirits. So you got reflect and redirect. See, this is actually the whole message. Empath, you have a wall here. It's like the Great Wall of China, and it's massively long. But no matter if you're not gonna do anything about it, you're never gonna cross that. Reflect and redirect. There's always gonna be a door at the end of this, you know, or there's gonna be a pond. You can swim through it. You have a lot of things you could do. It doesn't mean there's a block in your way. It doesn't mean there's not another door or another way to go through it, to go over it, to get under it. Okay, so again, empath, reflect and redirect your energy, Scorpio. So that is your message for today. I do hope this helped. I do hope you got something from this, and I do hope to hear from you soon. Bye.